Now, even though crews here in Markham are working on finishing up this condo here behind me, realtors say sales for these kinds of units have actually slowed down significantly, leading to a lot of inventory on the market. But the slowdown also looks to be a good opportunity for renters looking for a good deal to cash in on.
They're getting some really good deals out there.
Asif Khan is the broker and owner at Remax Prime Properties. He says people who had bought condo units years before are struggling to move them now and are putting it up for rent to try to avoid losing out on their investment.
In Burlington, we leased out a property that was for sale, and that was because there was no bites on the for sale part of it. There's so much inventory in some buildings, especially those newer buildings that have been constructed a year or two ago.
The condo cool-off giving renters the upper hand. According to a recent national report from rentals.ca, the average asking rental price in Toronto is currently around $2,500, a roughly 4.5% decrease year over year.
In some major cities like Vancouver and Toronto, we're actually seeing some of the lowest rents we have in almost 4 years.
Rents across Canada have dropped for 16 consecutive months, with the average asking rental price in the country coming in at just over $2,000. Realtors say they haven't seen this type of slowdown in condo sales since the start of the pandemic, with the current stall partially due to the federal government's cap on international student visas.
Especially in areas where renters or investors have gone in and purchased these properties for student rentals. Now with less students coming in that want to rent or are able to rent, you're starting to see a challenge there as well for a lot of the landlords.
Experts also say potential buyers aren't budging due to the ongoing economic uncertainty, plus what some renters are calling shoebox-sized spaces.
They are the 600, 700 square foot condos that have one bedroom that were originally thought of to sell, right? And no one wanted to buy those. And now it seems like people are more hesitant to even rent them.
Because of the ample supply, landlords are trying to find appealing incentives for prospective renters.
Some people offering 1 month free. They break it up over the course of the year.
You'd be surprised to find a building in Toronto right now that doesn't at least have something they're offering to the renter.
But a brief jump in demand is starting to happen in downtown Toronto. Asif says that is thanks in part to many who have returned to the office 5 days a week, but don't expect the rare housing supply surplus to be long-term.
By the end of 2026, 2027, we're going to start to feel the effects of not having enough properties, and that's going to kickstart the resale market as well as the rental market.
Afua Baah, City News.